कैजा सर नमस्ते। B2B जिम फिटनेस वेलनेस लाइफस्टाइल में आने के लिए धन्यवाद।
My pleasure. आप
सर
हमारे लिए बहुत खास हो धवल. As a student, as a team member, okay, as an independent businessman who still is considered as a team member by us, and we are very proud of you. Sir,
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
because आपने invite किया, हम definitely आएंगे. Okay.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, थैंक्स अ लॉट।
One of my favorite clients, a couple, was Anu and Harun Yusuf. They became my clients.
ओके
They had a beautiful home right on the seafront,
ओके
and they were my fittest couple. And I used to love training them because they used to train at very high intensities. I could really go very, very high. They then approached me with a offer that we want to set up a gym. They had property, and we want to set up a gym, and we want you to consult us, tell us what equipment to buy, how to design the gym. अब gym designing में कुछ मालूम नहीं था. I had no clue about civil work. All I knew was कि अगर aerobic studio है तो aerobic studio में ऐसा floor चाहिए. ये सब मेरे को मालूम था. मिरर कितना होना चाहिए, लाइटिंग क्या होना चाहिए, म्यूजिक सिस्टम कैसा होना चाहिए, ये सब मेरे को पता था. Civil work and all that I had no clue. And quite frankly, they taught me a lot, my clients,
ओके
because they knew all these things and they would. So I learned all that civil work and all that looking at these gym owners working towards their project. And I was a guy with no experience in setting up gyms. They put so much faith in me that I could end up being responsible for setting up the best gym in the country by far. And I don't think any gym like that has been set up.
Exert.
Exert. 5 Fitness Club, my own gym in Juhu, and 5 Fitness Club in Cuff Parade, owned by my partner, Devki. These gyms are damn good gyms, which I set up. But Exert there was no, so my gyms, obviously, there was a ceiling on budget. Here, these guys did not look left or right. They just did everything I asked them. And many people don't know this about me, but I was the first one to introduce spinning to India.
Sir, I want to ask you on this. Now, this is about your second phase as a career in fitness, right?
Yeah.
तो मैं जानना चाहता हूँ सर कि मैंने आपको जो सवाल पूछा था आपके पिताजी के बारे में और दादाजी के बारे में, एक जॉब माइंडसेट का हर महीने में एक फिक्स अमाउंट मेरे घर में आ रहा है और मेरा फैमिली अच्छे से चल रहा है, एक मेंटेलिटी आपने पूरे लाइफ देखा था.
Right.
दूसरा, आपका भी आपके परफॉर्मेंस की वजह से एक्चुअल एज गुड एज सैलरी ही पैसा हर महीने में आ रहा था, बराबर है? पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग आपका, यू आर एट द पीक, यू आर एक्सट्रीमली यंग, आपका वर्कआउट भी चल रहा था, एवरीथिंग वाज गुड. नाउ दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच यू गेट इनटू समथिंग व्हिच यू आर नॉट एक्सपीरियंस्ड विद, राइट? एंड दिस इज अबाउट मैनेजिंग समथिंग जहां पे शायद आपको आपके पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग भी कॉम्प्रोमाइज करने पड़े रहेंगे. तो ये माइंडसेट का चेंज कैसे हुआ था, ये मुझे जानना है सर.
माइंडसेट चेंज नहीं हुआ था, याद रखो.
हाँ जी.
And I was very happy doing personal training. मैं personal training से ऊब नहीं गया था.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
ना ही मैंने ये जिम सेटअप को माना कि ये कोई दूसरा दर्जा देगा. That I would become a bigger person if I set up a gym. ये भी नहीं था.
हाँ जी.
ये गलत होगा बोलना. हुआ क्या कि ये अपॉर्चुनिटी आया मेरे पास. They said कि आप सेटअप करो. तब तक मैं दूसरे जिम्स में वर्कआउट करता था, मेरा खुद का वर्कआउट. जो भी जिम में मैं वर्कआउट करता था वहां पे मैं बोलता था ये गधा जिम ओनर क्या कर रहा है, क्या इक्विपमेंट डाला है, ये इसने इधर 2 लाख पुल डाउन डाल दिया साले ने, मगर स्क्वाट रैक किधर है, नहीं है. मेरा हमेशा से डिससैटिस्फैक्शन रहा है इन ऑल द जिम्स दैट आई ट्रेन.
राइट.
एंड देयर वुड ऑलवेज बी, अगर मैं जिम डालेगा ना तो ऐसा नहीं करेगा, अगर मैं जिम डालेगा तो क्या करेगा, अगर मैं जिम, ये दिस वाज अ कांस्टेंट थिंग इन माय हेड एवरी टाइम आई वेंट टू अ न्यू जिम to work out, right? So when somebody told me that you design, we will listen to you. So I said, oh, okay. Because see, this is where there is no mindset change. There is something going on at the back of your mind. You have always been dissatisfied with the gyms that you worked out in, and you always said, "अरे यार, क्यों ये गलती किया उसने? अरे ऐसा flooring नहीं डालते रहे, इसके ऊपर पैर फिसलता है। अरे क्या अब?" So all that sort of stuff was there in my head, and as I said, one constant refrain. अगर मेरे पास पैसा होता, मैं जिम बनाता तो मैं ऐसा करता, मैं वैसा करता. That was always there. So when they told me, पैसा तो नहीं था. They were saying, we will put our money, but we will listen to you. That was too much for me to resist. At that time, I never thought that I would be giving up personal training.
Okay.
It was just something that I would do on the side. But as that place started taking shape, and as it developed, it became something so big that, again, as I said, zimmedari mein samajhta hu. And at that time, I was earning on an average. See, please understand average. That means that जो भी मैंने कमाया साल भर में, वो divide करो 12 से, तो वो figure आएगा. On an average, I was earning at that time 75,000 rupees per month. Potential to earn was a lot more, but everybody doesn't pay you. Some people are outstation, some people are. So 75,000 rupees a month. And at that time, I had actually gotten a client to pay me 10,000 rupees per session. It was 99. Then when the gym started, I actually called up another personal trainer who was doing well for himself. And I said, Bhaiya, now, unless they are willing to come to the gym, I will have to give up my clients. I gave him all the clients of mine.
Okay.
And those who are willing to travel to Exert for my training, they joined the gym also.
Okay.
But I then decided कि भाई इतना बड़ा gym है, I have to be there. वहीं रहना है. And obviously, you know one thing that, Kalyani is hearing me. So obviously, you know one thing, and she's come at the opportune time because Exert gave me a lot. It gave me my wife also. She's the one who was the last that I picked up in my team for trainers. Anyway, Mayur was the last. Yes. Before that, Kalyani had called and she had said she wants to become, because they were all people who I had lectured at Leena Mugre's academy. There was a fitness academy called Leena Mugre's.
Okay.
So during my personal training days, I'd started my teaching off. That is another thing. So it's a little confused, but the question, to answer your question, is it became very big, that thing, and it became a responsibility. And do you know how much money they spent? According to me, अगर interiors सब मिला लो, मेरे हिसाब से वो at least about 3 से 4 करोड़ का project होगा.
In 99.
1 crore was 100%. 1 crore was only equipment.
Cybex for the first time in India, no, sir?
Yes.
Cybex for the first time in India.
1 crore on equipment alone. 40 strength stations. So it was a big project and it became really big. और उन लोगों ने कभी मेरे से project report नहीं पूछा, कभी ये नहीं पूछा कितना कमाएंगे. They also were very passionate people about it. They spent that money. And members तो कहाँ से आने लगे? हम लोग वर्ली में थे. Dhaval, we had members coming from Chembur. We had members coming from Cuff Parade. Prabhadevi, किधर से पूरा, मतलब Prabhadevi is close by, but still, आजकल nobody travels. And my gym had people like Vijaypat Singhani used to come. Though I had already set up a gym for Yash and Avanti Birla, they would like coming to Exert to train. For 2 days in a week, 3 days in a week, they would come for their workouts.
Interesting.
Absolute who's who of India was working out there. It had a tremendous vibe. We broke a lot of stereotypes there. Rich people don't lift heavy. So it was a gym for rich people. 24,000 rupees per annum was the fees in 99. And no discounts and no schemes. And people paid 24,000 rupees for that gym. And they were all people from very, very big families. Plus, I had given complimentary memberships to champion bodybuilders, champion powerlifters, He would come there and train.
All right.
So we had a simple thing, 25% off for a district level gold winner, 50% off for state level gold of any good federation, proper federation athlete of any discipline, any sports, and 100% off for a national gold.
Full on energy.
So they used to come. All of them would come, and champion powerlifters would be lifting next to a grandmother, and the grandmother would be doing 10-pound dumbbell shrugs, and next to her, a champion powerlifter would be lifting 500 pounds and doing deadlifts, and he would be banging the weight down, and she would come and pat his back saying, "Beta, bahut taakat hai." There was a lot of, there was no stereotyping के ऐसे ही लोग आएंगे हमारे जिम में, हार्डकोर लोगों को बाहर रखो, हेवी लिफ्टर्स को बाहर रखो, या लाइट लिफ्टर्स को एंटरटेन मत करो. From the weakest to the strongest, we had them all. We were the first. So I was the first to ever have Olympic barbells in a commercial gym. नहीं तो पहले सिर्फ रेलवेज और आर्मी के जो सर्विसेज के जिम रहते थे या जहाँ पे लिफ्टिंग होती थी, ओलंपिक लिफ्टिंग, वहाँ पे आपको ओलंपिक बार्बल्स मिलते थे. Olympic barbells were not rod रहता था. The Olympic barbells in a commercial gym, the first was me. Power cage, first was me. Dumbbells till 150 pounds, first was me. I remember when we ordered 150 pounds तक dumbbells, वो जो डीलर था वो हंसने लगा कि कोई नहीं यूज करने वाला. At that time we said, ये आपका कंसल्टेंट सिर्फ उसके खुद के लिए मंगा रहा है, कोई नहीं यूज करेगा. And I remember telling him, साले मैं तेरे को बिजनेस दे रहा हूँ और तू मेरे बारे में बुरा बात कर रहा है, तेरे को क्या प्रॉब्लम है? But for those 150 pound dumbbells, I'm telling you, Dhaval, people would travel from where?
One was like such leader.
Nizar Dawoodani, you know him?
Yes.
Nizar Dawoodani was my first member. जिम खुलने के 3-4 महीने पहले ही पूरा अमाउंट मेरे को दे दिया था. So Nizar was my first member. First he was a student of mine at LM Fitness Academy. And then he was the first member of Exert. And that gym did phenomenally well.
Sir, was it the first gym where females started lifting good amount of weights?
The first gym where women started talking about how much they are lifting rather than how much weight they are losing.
Oh, superb.
That they were now shrugging with 50 pounds, they were now doing this, they're now on the big plates. ये सारी बातें ladies कभी बात नहीं करती थी. The black dumbbells. So we had metal dumbbells till 45, और 45 के बाद वो vinyl coated dumbbells आते थे. So they were called as the black dumbbells. So we used to hear women talking, I have reached the black dumbbells, which means I have reached 50 pounds. So yeah, I mean, it was we and the quality. कहीं भी, so Anu and Harun Yusuf, they were wealthy people, but they understood whatever I asked of them, they did. आज तक एक भी जिम ने ग्रुप फिटनेस स्टूडियो में सस्पेंडेड फ्लोर नहीं डाला है. Exert had a suspended floor.
Interesting.
Suspended floor is the only shock absorbing floor. No other floor can give you shock absorbency. वो सब कहने के लिए है. And if you want to feel that shock absorbency, अगर a well-made squash court है कोई भी क्लब में, वो squash court में खड़े रह के आप you do a vertical jump and land on your feet, and you'll suddenly realize what shock absorbency is, because squash courts are also suspended floors. They are 6 inches off the ground, change off the ground. The way those floors are, there are these strips of koba. Grid. तो पहले तो कोबा का ग्रिड बनता है. कोबा का ग्रिड के ऊपर there are these rubber cushions that are put on the junction points. Then a wooden grid is put on top of the koba grid. And then planks of wood are laid down on that.
Okay.
And they're 6 inches off the floor.
And how big was the floor?
It was about I think 1200 square feet floor. And we had stained the wood blue. It looked striking. And even music system, Dhaval, music system also. So I was lucky to have these people who had taken me on as a consultant who understood quality. कि कोई भी चीज होनी चाहिए. So music, you all will all agree that group fitness के लिए music बहुत जरूरी है.
Yes.
Sound is very important. Okay. The sound has to be loud, but it cannot jar your ears. And the only way you can have loud sound that doesn't hurt your ears is if you have impeccable speakers. So at that time, Dhaval, the aerobic studio had Bose speakers. Today, Bose is a consumer brand. Even a middle class person who's very passionate about sound can save and invest in Bose. But in 99, you had to be incredibly rich to afford Bose. It was a professional sound. They had not got into retail stores the way they have right now. That's a great move on part of Bose, but at that time Bose was out of reach of the middle class, completely out of reach. So we had Bose speakers because sound is important to group fitness. Spinning, Johnny G Spinner Elite bikes, those were the bikes, branded bikes of spinning. So Johnny G is the one who invented spinning. So his branded bikes were there.
But then you had spinning instructor?
Yeah, so this is another story of a boy who understands opportunity and who made himself lucky. So I had invited a Mad Dog. Mad Dog is a company that owns spinning as a brand. I had invited master trainer from them to train our people.
Okay.
And I had a very talented boy. He's still there as a fitness professional. I think he's in the Middle East somewhere.
Oh no,
But Mozam was...
very east.
So Mozam was a very talented boy with regards to group fitness. So he learned from Mad Dog Athletics, and he became the first spinning instructor of. At that time, as I told you, at national level winners, we used to give complimentary membership. So you know of Bakar, right?
Yeah. He was there in Juhu.
So Bakar was a national level cyclist.
Right.
And he was a national level gold winner.
Right.
So Bakar had come, and he had come to me and said that, "Sir, fees बहुत high है. मैं एक national level cyclist हूँ." I said, "तेरे certificates ला." So he got his certificates and he got a free membership.
Okay.
And he started getting into the spinning class, and he was taught by Mozam. But then he took it really far. He made it into a brand. He's got a brand called Topspin. So very proud of him. Yeah, he did great after that, and he really took it far. So that was another thing that started off from Exert. वहाँ पे भी the spinning studio में effect lights were there, the smoke machine was there, all the things that normally distract you in a spinning class so that you can train with a lot of intensity. The speaker was high-end PV speaker was there, which gave that thumping sound. So everything. We had Ivanko dumbbells. So dumbbells were from Ivanko. At that time, the local manufacturers in India had not stepped up their quality still. Today, Being Strong, which was earlier Jerai, does a very good quality job. Today, I will not buy Ivanko. There are enough Indian manufacturers today who can make very good free weights. Barbells, Olympic weights, dumbbells. Hardcore is another fellow who makes very good dumbbells. Sachin Dandigar, he makes very good dumbbells. So today I will not buy, but at that time there was a need to buy Ivanko dumbbells. Just to give you an idea of the cost, my 150-pound dumbbells, a pair, actually cost 60,000 rupees, one pair of dumbbells, 200 rupees per pound. So that's the cost they were willing to take, and it just was a beautiful experience. That gym was something else. And the location was such that we were on the seafront. So there was a 180-degree view of the sea. So when you trained on the gym floor, you felt like you were training on the deck of a ship. Now, coming to your point and your question again, they asked me, what is the salary you'll take to look after the place and manage? I couldn't think of a figure immediately. I said, kitna mangu, kya mangu, what would be considered as too much? Remember, I was earning 75,000 rupees. But 75,000 rupees on an average, I was earning from Many people, somebody here, there, everybody, right? That's personal training income, comes from multiple sources. Now you're talking about a flat salary. Flat salary का value कुछ अलग ही रहता है. हर महीने बिना closing it comes into your, you get a check or it comes into your account. So I asked for 30,000 rupees as salary. In 99, 30,000 was very high. And I said, बाकी का तो मैं personal training करूँगा. तो अगर यहाँ से 30,000 आ गए तो मेरा तो 1 लाख हो जाएगा on an average. तो मिल जाएगा बाकी. And they did a 60-40. 60% I would get of personal training, 40% they would keep, which was there for all the trainers. So I abided by that rule. And initially, a lot of people took my personal training. I don't know where he is, but another gentleman and a very nice person, human being, Ashish Avarsekar. Avarsekars are builders actually.
Okay.
I remember him paying for my entire year's personal training in the first year itself. And my fees were pretty high at that time. So I got clients. अब हुआ क्या? मैं client को train कर रहा हूँ. Suddenly one of my people would come and say something in my ear कि ये problem हो गया है. I would tell my client, I'll have to go and attend to this 1 minute. I would go down. अब नीचे गया, emergency ज़रा ज़्यादा है. Then I would come up and say, I'm sorry, but my personal trainer, my team member, he will look after you. He will finish your workout. I will have to look into this problem or issue to resolve, management issue. And I would tell them that I'm not charging you for this session because I'm not training you. I'm not charging you, and I would. ये ज़रा ज़्यादा होने लगा. And that's when I realized कि यार दोनों नहीं हो रहा है. Every time I'm training my client something or the other, and I cannot. I manage. It's my gym. I'm managing the.
Yes, yes.
And for me, taking those 30,000 rupees per month meant that abhi the owners should not manage at all.
Right.
अगर उन लोग को manage करना पड़ा तो मैं क्या करूँ? That was the. So I used to look into everything from और सीखा मैं. The Anu Yusuf, the owner, she actually taught me how to email. She first taught me how to email because they went to the US for about 2-3 months, I remember. And she said, you please email me every day and you please stay in touch with me. And I said, email nahi hota hai mere se. I had to be shown the start button of the computer को चालू कैसे करते हैं वो भी दिखाना पड़ेगा.
मैनेजर को
कभी कंप्यूटर पे बैठता नहीं था.
Right.
So she was like nothing doing. You are emailing me, and so she taught me how to email.
Right.
I owe them a lot. I learned a lot from them. I learned management from them. All the systems that you know of right now, Anu Yusuf, the owner, she came up with these systems so long time back. So personal training, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, then salary, commission, जो सारी चीजें ये सब Exert से चलो. Exert के पहले वाक्य कुछ नहीं था. And she is the one who made these systems. I only did one thing. Once she made that system, I saw to it that it is followed.
Right.
Zone system. Every trainer in his zone.
Right.
Difference between personal attention and personal training.
Right.
All the started from it.
सर मेरा यही सवाल था मेरा कि आपका एक स्टेज जो है पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग का उससे शिफ्ट होके अभी आप मैनेजमेंट में आ रहे हो.
पर वो क्यों आ रहा हूँ मैं? Not because management is attracting me more.
हाँ जी.
Because मैंने कहा इन लोग को 3 करोड़ डालो, उन्होंने पे 3 करोड़ डाल दिया.
बराबर.
मैं अभी उन लोग को नहीं बोल सकता है कि यार मेरा मन नहीं लगता है, मेरे को पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग करना है, आप किसी और को ढूंढो.
Right.
How do I leave them high and dry if they have shown that much faith और इतना पैसा खर्चा कर दिया on my request के भाई ये करो? How can I tell them मेरा personal training अभी कम हो रहा है, बराबर नहीं है? This is very petty. So I understood that they went ahead because of me. They spent so much money because of me.
Right.
कभी मेरे को नहीं पूछा. मैंने साइबेक्स बोला साइबेक्स लेके आया. मैंने जो भी टिक मार्क मारा ब्रोशर पे सब.
Right.
कभी मेरे को नहीं पूछा कि ये जरा ज्यादा नहीं हो रहा है, ये क्यों, वो क्यों, never. So it was my gym for all practical purposes, and it was something that मेरी responsibility थी वो gym. ये अगर लोग समझ में आ गए, if people can understand this, then boss, a lot of clients will say कि तुम gym चलाओ, हम पैसा डालते हैं. Do you realize what you're taking on? Do you realize the responsibility?
Yes.
Dhaval
Yes.
was the boy who we both know, okay? And I remember him sitting in my cabin in Pune school. And he said that there is this one particular opportunity I'm getting to set up a gym. और तभी मैंने वही बोला, तू क्यों कर रहा है जिम का सेटअप कर रहा है? Don't do this. It's a different ball game. If you still are, डूबेगा पैसा if you don't know how to run it. So it's better that you stay a professional. Why do you want to get into this? So he said, sir, risk free है, मैं मेरा पैसा नहीं डालूंगा. So
I know the boy, sir.
at that time, yeah. So let's not. He was immature at that time. But that boy got probably one of the biggest firings I've given anybody. He was a student. He had to learn this thing about life. You are understanding to क्या बोल रहे हैं. You are not a unethical boy, but you've said something very unethical. और तेरे को समझ में भी नहीं आया कि you said something unethical. I said, सुन, टेंशन ना मेरा उल्टा रहता है. अगर मैंने मेरा पैसा लगा है और वो पैसा अगर लॉस में जा रहा है या वो गवा रहा हूँ मैं, मेरे को टेंशन तो आता है, बहुत टेंशन आता है. और अगर किसी और का पैसा गवा रहा है तो वो टेंशन 100 गुना ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है. I said, you take somebody's money and that person gives you that money. See, this is why what happens is that they don't keep on repeatedly getting money from people. If you take money from somebody and then earn him money back again, what in life what happens is you get pre-approved loans, मान लो. Because if you have earned money for other people, when you need money, you only have to go to a person and say, would you want to invest? और tap करके वहाँ पे people are there to invest. Because they know that you're bankable, they know that you're trustworthy. So this is something which I don't know whether it was upbringing or whatever, but ये सारी चीजें naturally मेरे को feel होती थी कि अगर मैं, so I stopped personal training over there. मैंने turns finish किए सब लोग के और बाद में नहीं लिया. And my income came down to 30,000 rupees. I was there for 3 years at Exert. And then I left because the way in which they wanted to run the gym and the way in which I wanted to run, there was a difference in opinion, and I decided to leave.
Okay.
At that time, also remember, Dhaval, I would have been there for life. अगर वो difference of opinion नहीं होता था, whatever role I have been in, I have always been in that role for life. I have never been in that role as a stepping stone to another. मैंने कभी, I did not do personal training so that I could become a gym owner.
Right.
All these happened by chance. The life just took those turns. Now, when my income came down from 75,000 to 30,000, maybe somebody may say that this is a wrong move, a galat move. But हुआ क्या कि I could not ask for more money from the owners, whatever it is. Maybe if I had asked, they would have given also. But I just thought it was my responsibility to look after the gym. And with that, what happened is the gym really became well known. And really became well known. And Dhaval, so you've been a manager, okay? So if somebody, and I'm sure because I know the way you used to manage K11, so the way you would meet somebody or greet somebody, it's possible that the person may say, "Aapka hai," and then you would say, "नहीं मेरा नहीं है. I work for this company. ये K11 का है." Why is that person saying this? Why is that person telling you ये आपका है? Because of the way you are taking responsibility.
Right.
Everybody thought Exert was my own. It was owned by me.
Right.
And that is because I took responsibility.
Right.
What managers do is, अगर किसको allow करना है, तो मैं तुमको allow कर रहा हूँ.
Right.
अगर किसको मना करना है, owner बोल रहा है मना कर रहा है.
बराबर.
Allow भी मैं ही कर रहा हूँ, मना भी मैं ही कर रहा हूँ.
Right.
मेरा decision है, based on what the owners want. But if what the owners want is not in favor of somebody, I would be saying, I don't want it this way. Not that the owner doesn't want it this way. लोग बोलते हैं आपके कंधों पे बंदूक रख के शूट करता है.
बराबर.
I didn't mind that. In fact, I understood that if I am a manager, मेरे कंधे पे रख के ही शूट करो.
Right.
Owner को आगे आना ही नहीं चाहिए, because I am the manager. And people have not understood the word manager. Owner is also a manager.
Right.
But if an owner keeps a manager, the manager should own everything.
Absolutely.
Should own the responsibility of everything.
Very true. Very true.
So a CEO is a manager. A managing director is a manager.
Right.
The owners of Google are managers.
Right.
Jeff Bezos is a manager.
Right.
And India में क्या हुआ है कि मैनेजर मतलब बहुत कम दर्जे का आदमी. Manager. A business owner is a manager. An entrepreneur is a manager. Manager means you manage everything. That is what you mean by manager. And yes, unfortunately, we are willing to pay managers only 20,000 and 30,000 rupees. अब 20-30,000 रुपया महीने के लिए कोई responsibility लेने के लिए तैयार नहीं है.
बराबर.
So now, of course, I understand that if you want a true manager, you have to be able to pay that much also.
Right. Right.
So that the person हंसी खुशी पूरा responsibility लेता है. But if you take on a managership at 20,000 rupees, which is not a salary of a manager. अगर आपने 20,000 rupees पे managership agree किया है, then manage the whole case. Manage it.
Right.
And
Right.
then हक से ज़्यादा मांगो.
Right.
It would be a fool who will refuse you more money if you are truly managing it.
Right. Right.
So all of these things I can put in management terms, I can put in business management terms, and it sounds like an MBA class what I'm talking about. At that time, it was just simply what is the right thing to do. No, sticking to my personal training, neglecting. मैंने बहुत कुछ. I used to manage stocks. वो भी मेरे को सिखाया गया by the owners. Then I would clean. So the owner of the gym, Anu Yusuf, she was a hygiene. मतलब she was a stickler. आज मैं ऐसा बन गया. I've become like this. I like the fact that so housekeeping में ना, she would take rounds. जो हमारा महीने में एक बार पूरा deep cleaning होता था, उसके बाद I would go with her and we would be taking rounds. I learned from her how to see a small spot. जो मेरे को पहला नहीं दिखता था वो दिखने लगा. छोटा दाग.
Right.
And she would have all the housekeeping stuff. ये क्या है? And then she would start wiping it, and she would start cleaning it. And that was something that was there in Devki also. She also.
Right.
You've seen Devki, Jhadu Markar, before Jew opened both Devki, Kalyani, they were all sweeping the floor themselves.
Yes.
Cleaning the commode. You've seen that. So
Yes.
Anu also was like that. And she, so I remember one day when the whole housekeeping staff went on strike. It was a big premises, huh? It was like 10,000 square feet.
Okay.
So housekeeping staff said हम नहीं काम करते. सुबह से रात तक उन लोग ने काम किया था, and then they were getting a barging from her. कि बराबर नहीं हुआ है, अभी वापस क्लीन करो रात के 9 बजे. So they left. और next day कोई नहीं आया. At that time, me and Anu and Mayur used to always be there. Kalyani was in the morning shift, so she would finish off by afternoon. But we were doing everything. I remember towels हम लोग laundry किया, हम लोग ने laundry किया. ये सब forks and knives and spoons हम लोग ने clean किया for the cafe. we were doing the vacuuming, we were doing everything, and despite the housekeeping staff not being there, 3 दिन बाद आ गए वापस, but 3 दिन के लिए the clients, the members got freshly laundered towels.
Super.
They got everything.
Super.
The clients did not realize that the housekeeping staff has gone on strike.
Wow.
And right now I'm telling you this with all pride. You have done this, done that. But see, the point is that when trainers are told कि भैया front desk का भी phone उठाओ कभी, और अगर कोई reception पे नहीं है तो उठाओ, फिर बाद में flyer distribution, जो कि you know what flyer distribution used to do and how you used to come in the morning. So ये करो, वो करो. The trainers who later on want to set up gyms, so idiotic of them. मेरे को जिम डालना है. अरे जब तुम ट्रेनर थे तब बाकी कोई भी काम के लिए मना कर रहे हो. नहीं सर हम ट्रेनर है, नहीं सर हम ये नहीं करेंगे, ये सर ये नहीं करेंगे. अरे तुमको सीखने मिल रहा है सब कुछ, तुमको सेल्स मार्केटिंग सीखने मिल रहा है, और तुमको नहीं करना है, सिर्फ ये करना है. और फिर बाद में ख्वाब मेरे को जिम डालना है, फिर तू डूबेगा ही ना.
इसके ऊपर मुझे एक सवाल पूछना था. बहुत सारे लोग अभी जो इंटरव्यू हमारा देख रहे होंगे वो आपसे इंस्पिरेशन लेते होंगे कि बाबा एक ट्रेनर से आपने जिम शुरू किया, पर ये मैसेज जाना नहीं चाहिए सर कि आपको कुछ एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था और आपने जिम शुरू किया. तो मुझे आपसे ये समझना था कि क्या आपको लगता है कि बहुत बार होता है कि एक बंदा 10-12 साल पर्सनल ट्रेनिंग लिया, अभी उसका उम्र बढ़ गया, इसीलिए वो मैनेजमेंट में घुस रहा है, पर ऐसा होना चाहिए कि उसमें मैनेजमेंट में जाने की चाह होनी चाहिए सीखने के लिए सब कुछ, और तभी वो बंदा मैनेजमेंट में जा सकता है, नहीं तो वो अपना करियर कंटिन्यू कर सकता है एज अ पर्सनल ट्रेनर.
मुझे मैनेजमेंट की चाह नहीं थी धवल, मुझे सिर्फ जिम्मेदारी समझ में आती थी, जिम्मेदारी.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
और एक चीज तो, did I learn management? No, but I now realize, so how did I manage that gym without understanding management? Was very simple. I have been a member of many gyms. मेरे को जो भी कमी लगा, जो चीज मेरे को कम लगी जिम्स में, वो मेरे कस्टमर को फील नहीं होनी चाहिए.
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
So it was just putting myself in the customer's shoes.
Right.
That if I'm a member, and in fact a very basic way of understanding how to manage a gym is just keep thinking of yourself as a member. Like a simple thing like our Jew gym where we had made our changing rooms so nicely, right? अब वो changing room कैसा होना चाहिए? So you have to put yourself in the shoes of a member, and I'm sure you remember that you have seen me and Kalyani get ready for a party in that changing room.
Yes.
If you can get ready for a party, Kalyani though used to get into saris and full makeup and everything in that changing room. That's how comfortable they were. In most of the gyms changing rooms, you cannot change for a party. Dry area, wet area, the cleanliness of the showers. एक simple सा चीज है. You are a gym owner. Are you able to take a shower in your own changing rooms? या तुमको गंदा लगेगा तुम्हारे showers में जाने के लिए? अगर तुमको गंदा लग रहा है, how are you expecting your members to not complain? Or how are you expecting your members to use that shower? So, we used to work out in the gyms that we owned. अगर AC काम नहीं कर रहा है तो पहला आदमी जिसको मालूम पड़ता था AC काम नहीं कर रहा है वो मैं. Because I used to work out there. Member को बोलने की जरूरत नहीं मेरे को कि वो AC नहीं काम कर रहा है, I was working out there. अगर पानी नहीं है तो मेरे को मालूम पड़ेगा because I take a shower in my own gym.
Yes.
And Juhu 5 Fitness Club is the only place I've taken a shower. Not because I like taking a shower. मैं gym में shower नहीं लेता. But the best way to know whether my facilities are up to par is to use all my facilities.
Yes.
So I would take a shower. Now and again, I would take a shower at Juhu. नानी ट्रैप में अगर कुछ गंदा फंसा हुआ है, ये है, I am feeling not quite right, not clean. So then housekeeping को बांधू. And so I learned a lot at Exert. In fact, I learned how to run a gym at Exert. What the customer wants. What is the service that you expect? If your gym charges 24,000 per year, just say, अगर मैंने 24,000 रुपया साल का दिया है, क्या-क्या चीज मैं expect करता हूँ? क्या-क्या चीज मेरे को irritate करेगी? और वो सारी चीजों को मिटाना है. Simple. Most business owners don't think like that. They themselves would be unhappy with the food they eat in their restaurants. They themselves would be unhappy with the state of the kitchens. They themselves would be unhappy with the loos.
Very true.
I mean, I've seen in so many places, there is a director's loo. और सिर्फ वही साफ रहता है. The regular loo is horrible. So even in my head office, there's a director's loo. But off and on, I have to go to the other loo and use that loo to just see whether it's correct or not. Whether I can use it or not. Before my employees use it, before the guests to this thing use it. So this management I learned, and then afterwards when I left, so I was saying that 75,000 rupees came down to 30,000 rupees. And I believe that is an investment because people started. They knew that the success of the gym, this is the man. So when I left Exert, not a week would go by without somebody coming to me and saying, "मेरे को gym चालू करना है, आप." वो काम ढूंढना नहीं पड़ा. I earned status out there. I may have, my income may have gone down, but my status went up. And income also should not go down. But if income is going down while status is going up, don't panic.
Okay.
Don't screw up what you're doing just because income has gone down. If status is going up, you should know that finally the income will come back and it will go further because your status has gone up. And the status comes from reputation. Status comes from stellar work, excellent work that is done. And that is exactly what happened. Status बढ़ गया, बहुत काम मिला, उसके बाद
K11